There's one small step for man and one giant leap in this month's Blocks magazine. Hey folks, my name is Jacob and I am usually over on my own channel, Brick Bakery, but today I'm here on Beyond the Brick to give you an overview of this month's Blocks magazine. Let's check it out. The front page of this issue of Blocks magazine greets us with this wonderful recreation of the first moon landing with this iconic Lego set. I love the little earth here in the background, and as we leaf through it we can see this is a welcome from the associate editor, a table of content, and some very nice photos here at the bottom, some letters from readers, and right on to the Tyrannosaurus Rampage. This is a short article on the 75932 Tyrannosaurus Rampage, which came out not too long ago, and it talks about some of the licensing issues that made it impossible to include the cars in this set, and also talks a bit about ideas theft. The Month in Lego section continues with this brief overview of the Friends Sea Life Rescue theme that's part of a campaign with National Geographic to raise awareness of marine animal safety. And here are the results of the Second Chance Lego Ideas vote, and it seems that the International Space Station has won and will be produced as a set in the beginning of 2020. And here a brief overview of the Forza Horizon 4 LEGO Speed Champions expansion pack. Moving right along into some Minion madness. The Minions are going to be official LEGO merchandise and will arrive in 2020. And this article discusses whether or not the extensive audience for the movie would translate into audience for LEGO toys inspired by the Minions. The new LEGO Star Wars computer game has been announced. It's called the Skywalker Saga, and it will include all 9 films, have a new combat system, and will be released in 2020. And right here there's a brief mention of the new Overwatch sets that'll be out shortly. This Q&A is with LEGO's head of A4 engagement, and it discusses a new entity, namely the LEGO Lead User Lab, which will engage fans in developing projects with the LEGO Group. And this is very interesting. I'm looking very much forward to seeing how this will develop. Some diaries from the good folks at Blocks magazine, and then an article on how you can include your children when they get big enough in your own LEGO activities. This is actually very exciting, and it seems these guys did pretty well in the competitions at this LEGO event. This article right here discusses the new Jurassic Park set and is particularly interested in this dinosaur and how it is brick built, and the fact that this is not in minifigure scale and how that plays with fans' expectation of what a LEGO set is. Very interesting article actually. Building a LEGO trophy collection is the central idea of this article, as the author discusses whether or not the new Star Wars LEGO game will actually reignite his interest for completing a trophy collection within a computer game. This month's top 10 list is all about things you can do in Billund. There's a wide variety of things you can do there, but of course Legoland and the Lego House are in the top 2. And then there is an extensive focus on the Hidden Side LEGO theme that will arrive very shortly on shop shelves. Here we get an in-depth view of the Hidden Side theme, and there's also a demonstration of how physical play and digital play are supposed to be integrated in what LEGO calls fluid play. The physical play features of the LEGO sets will be integrated with a digital app that you can download on your phone, and the play functions in the set will be integrated with what you have to do in the app to catch ghosts and such. All very exciting. And then right along into the reviews, the 10 to 66 is of course the main feature of this month, and it gets a wonderfully high score right here, and some Star Wars sets, some Technic sets including the Porsche 911 RSR, and the review chart of course. And then there's an in-depth article on Alpha Inclusion. That's a company who focuses on improving social skills of children diagnosed with autism, and they do all that through the use of Lego bricks. This article gives a quick history of Alpha Inclusion and also talks about how they work to integrate creative thinking and team building. It also talks about how their work is not just for children and their parents, but also for team building for companies, and how they want to expand their work into intergenerational stuff too. And this article continues Blocks Magazine's running series on the history of the Lego Group. This time is all about the 1930s. It turns out that the 1930s was quite a troublesome period for the fledgling company, and there's a lot of great history to be read right here. These are some of the very, very classic toys made back in the day by Ole Kirk Christiansen and his son. And the article ends just before World War II. This month's blog photography focuses on how to make Lego look like it is moving in pictures, and it gives you some hints on how to use your editing software to make your bricks look like they are moving by using some different blur effects. And then there's a show report from the Star Wars fan evening at the Lego house, in which Jens Kronwall Frederiksen, who was one of the lead designers of the Lego Star Wars sets, also partook. And then right on into one of my favorite sections of Blocks Magazine. This is the retired pieces section that focuses on old retired pieces, and this time it is the large grill and how it has been used in different sets over the years. Actually only 26 sets, it says right here. The Lego Ideas Showcase has an in-depth focus on this classic space outpost, which I think looks kind of cool. This is one of those you can actually support on the Lego Ideas webpage. And this month's technique focus is all about how to make lamps. There's some very interesting ones in here. I really like this one. This one is great use of this round piece right here, and a very nice picture of how to use your lamps in a room build. Some more lamps and a focus on how you can use this piece right here, and here we can see how it's been used as a wheel casing, which is quite a good idea, I think. This month's build is about these two figures right here, which are large versions of these two from the Series 18 CMF minifigures. Looks very interesting, and there's a full set of instructions on how to do it. And this month's in Mocks section is naturally filled with great pictures of great Mocks. All of them are just great. I like this one in particular, and this one is pretty cool too, as it is based on a wonderful theme from the 90s, the Ice Planet 2002 theme, which is quite cool. And then of course there is this mega mock right here, 55,000 pieces to build this railway station. Wonderful work, really wonderful work. And of course a small guide on how to build the Brandenburger Gate in a micro scale. And this month's Lego user group spotlight is about a Japanese Lego user group that's located in Osaka, Japan. And lastly, in the Brick Picker section, there is this Brick Wife entry, which is always a fun read. That wraps it up for August in Blocks Magazine. And if you want to know more about Blocks Magazine, you can check it out on blocksmag.com. If you want to watch more great Lego videos right here on YouTube every day, please subscribe to Beyond the Brick. But until next time, thanks for watching.